You cannot be in every system, and you are the public to get vaccinated, and you yourself is not being vaccinated. This is my disappointment when we have workers leading people and asking people to go ahead and get vaccinated, and you are not vaccinated. I know which are you? You don't believe what you preaching to people. How can you be a health worker? You find out our health workers are refusing to take the vaccine. They don't believe. Some of them don't believe in the vaccine.
I just want to inform that if you fuck that nonsense you are talking about me, about you, about Christian, about never create anything that calls you and she will know the Bible or fraud or accusation. I'm not in your way. I don't know her. I don't want to know her. I have nothing to do with her. My name out of my business. I don't know her. I don't know her. So just say, if you now there's a person you say that I will talk to
We want this benefit from I think it's teaching, and I think everybody in this country to use teaching, especially when you guys do not have the right to say, no, the message is for us. We think this country will be created than what it is. It sounds and it sounds like reconciled. We are against people in this country. We vote against people, few group of people who continuously want to dump themselves into actions that send a misconception about what fundamental is that the leader of this people.
Okay, good morning. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, Liberians. Good morning, everyone listening to this program right now. They say the journey to 1,000 mile begins with a step. And so we are here this morning to serve you breakfast. It feels good to be here again this morning. You know, there are most of us who we want to start something, and we think that getting involved is something that we should just get into because we see other people are involved into it. But let us know this morning that whatever it is, we first need to plan. We first need to start with those little things that will get that which we have planned to get going. We first need to do all of the calculations that we need to do. We also need to work around our way of meeting all of those we need to meet, consult those we must consult in order to get what it is that we want to get going. But if we are thinking that we'll just start it from scratch, just start it just like that, mind you, that's something that if you don't plan well, you will feel along the line. And no one wants to feel as it relates to what he or she is involved with. So I want to caution each and every one of us this morning to start little by little. And together you will get there with all of the help you need, with all of what it takes to get you there. You will get there when the time is right. And so, once again, good morning, Liberia. Good morning, Liberian. Good morning to every one of you listening to the voice of Liberia right now. This is the program Good Morning, Liberia, and it feels good to be here to serve you breakfast this morning. So, the name is Famata Duncan, and every other morning we are here. So, if you are on the social media, follow us on our Facebook or YouTube pages where we are live right now with the program. So Famata Duncan is the name. Let me go across the table to have my colleagues introduce themselves. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. My name is Chris Joshua, and I can say this morning I'm grateful to be up and to be here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'd like to say good morning to the peace and loving people of Liberia. And it's good to be here this morning again, serving the Liberian people breakfast, bringing them up to date as it relates to issues across Liberia. So my name is Samira Wala, and it's a pleasure being here.
Okay. So what happened yesterday? You just disappeared from it, just like that.
Yesterday, I went on a program at the around Rehab Bell, to be specific, or Boncha, where one that's Cassell Ekura. He was endorsing President Weah yesterday. So I went there to do the coverage of that program.
Okay.
Yes, so
I was following. I'm told that this is the same council that was jailed in the United States
for
for
17,
9 point something billion
yeah,
fraud case, and
yeah,
talking about the fact that he stole. It was alleged that he took diamonds and other
from a
jewelry
white man.
Okay.
from white people for him to bring that statement, and
He
he
served
served
his
and he went to jail and was released. He's back in Liberia.
Okay.
He was in, just to add, he was also deported too from
Okay.
America after he served his sentence in jail. he was deported, and he's from District 16 on the Connellsville side.
And
Okay.
this is something that we need to look at because all of our leaders and people that represent, like you are in diaspora, you notice that they come back home and after they are back, either they are deported or if they are there, they are serving their sentences. Like for example, Mr. Waterspoon, who had the work of the late Castle. There are just so many of them that we hold in high esteem, but when they are back home and when we follow them, we get to know that they have been involved in some dubious acts. So this is a shame to the country, and we go out there, we should try to protect our country image. And yesterday, I also came across of a matter in myself. Got this guy that came to the station, Aliasin, I think one of the defeated candidates from Sierra Leone. That was part of the interview with the station manager.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think we need to look at that this morning also because he talked about the fact that during the election was back with fraud, it was rigged, and candidates were intimidated banners destroyed, and a lot of things he talked about yesterday. So I don't know if we can go to our Facebook page because we did a video yesterday in that audio for us to discuss because these are some of the things we should be condemning. And secondly, he talked about the fact that the brother that was sent back and that was removed from Liberia territory in person of Mohammed,
Mm.
the former police chief, that he's at risk because yesterday he mentioned that we all can see clearly that when the journalists were trying to take a photo of the army officer that came for this murder, the guy busted the journalist's phone. That's
Mm.
just a clear indication that the treatment he will receive back home worse than what we are seeing here. So the Labour government was not to turn over that that
Individual.
individual yesterday. So he said it, and there are a lot of things on
Yesterday.
our plate.
Okay, okay. And after even asked about that, it's like you have already gone ahead
Hmm.
to start
I,
listing
I
some of what.
I apologize. I apologize. I was just like,
Okay,
uh,
and we are also expecting a delegate from, is it
muscle.
Monsu?
Yeah,
Yeah, we are expecting them. That is, if they will come this morning to appear, because a portion of the team appeared yesterday morning,
Yeah.
and another portion that has to do with those who were accused by one Patrick.
Yeah.
They promised to be here this morning
and
to,
Patrick is the president.
yeah, they promised to be here this morning. So if they do come, we will take them in maybe from 9 to around
They
10.
really have to come because the fact there is, like I said yesterday on the show, corruption cannot just wake up and wear jacket. It starts from somewhere.
Okay.
If you are being trusted with little funds and you cannot account for it on the low basis of democracy that we own, that you were elected to power and the people trust you and collect money for the organization and you cannot account for it. Imagine if you are in higher position tomorrow, maybe a senator or legislators or even the president of this country, you will still not be accountable. Okay, so I think they should come and clarify on these allegations because you cannot just collect money meant for the organization. 3,000 US is now a small amount. Now, two persons will just distribute and equally corruption from the high end, and you don't talk about your own corruption from your low end. So I think this is the time we start tackling the beginning of corruption from our various schools and our institutions. So they have to come from that. They have to be here.
Yeah, and I hope they will do that because since they and I talked yesterday, they've not called me yet, but I'm of the conviction that they will come this morning because if someone is saying something about you,
Mm.
especially that which is not good,
The character
and the
is
person
involved.
has taken to the social media and other media platforms and things, there's a need you come and let's hear from you
Yeah.
as it relates to your side of the story as well. So these are some of the things we will be doing here morning as we are here to continue with the program from now to 10 o'clock. So if you are there, don't you go away. Stay with us. We are about to bring the best um, this morning. So once
And
again, if you are on social media, we are live on our Facebook and YouTube pages. You can just go there, drop your comments, and we'll have them read on the platform this morning. Okay, so we thought to start with the listing from NEC this morning. Do we have it now?
Yeah,
Mm.
we have a part of
Okay,
it. Yeah.
let's see if we can go through that quickly.
So this listing is for the presidential candidate. We'll see how many persons registered for president, and we also have senator. How many persons registered for senator? So I'll just go over it.
Mm-hmm.
We have the total persons or people or political party that have expressed their interest in register via there. 20 for
Okay.
president, vice president, 20. Okay. Party and independent the same amount. So I just want to show you and see if I can give you a few names. But it's very broad. I just wanted to update the public and tell them how many person contesting we have in the race right now. 20 individual expressing their interest for presidency. So this is something that we should all be in the know of. So yeah, number 18, I have President Weah. Number 2, I have Joseph Yuma Parker. Number
Hello,
3, I have
hello,
Brian A.
hello,
Alice.
hello.
Are you
That
in
won't be
order?
fair. If you will not call everybody,
I'm
then
calling
don't call. If
everybody.
you call everybody, then start from number one, my friend. There's no way that you can start from 20 and
I'm
start
just
from number one.
scrolling
What are
through
you
because
doing?
this list is broad.
Grace,
I'm just
Let me
touching.
see as well if
Grace.
I can see it.
Then you are
Okay,
supposed to start
Let
from
me see as
20.
well if I can
okay.
get it.
My friend, what's
I
happening?
think we have Appleton Junior Edward W.
Now you're talking.
Is the president, the first president candidate here on the list. Waka Joseph Juma. Second, Bryant Junior Allison. Ali. Brian Allen. Third, I can't really see. Cummins. Fourth. Five Freeman. Gongolo. Six. Kamara. Seven. Kemu. Eight. Nine. I have Collie. Alexander Collie. 10. I have, you can see that.
Let me see as
11.
well if I
Yeah,
can
you
see
can't
it.
even see it, Adam,
10,
because
you have
it's
Shek Kuyate.
Let me see.
Chef Kuyate.
Mm-hmm.
I think your eye is good. I think I should try and screen my eye this morning. Yeah. So let's see. We have
Number
Clarence
11.
Molima. Okay, 11.
Mm-hmm.
You said
11 will have one Kuma.
Cloma,
Yeah.
Miller,
Alima Kuma. We have
Miller to 12,
Richard C. Miller.
Miller 12,
We have Clarence
Molima
Moniba,
13,
13.
and we have
We
Bravo
have,
Frank
yeah,
uh,
Morris.
Morris to 14,
Yeah.
Yananti Sarah
Mm-hmm.
Bethlo to 15,
True.
Williams I can see that first name. Can you zoom in from your end?
I think it's some Tunda.
It's starting from T or F. I don't really
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
T-U-L-D-E.
So it's Tuna.
Yeah.
If that's
Tunda.
T, then it's Tuna.
Yeah.
Williams, we have Tuna. And we have Joseph Tom. We have George. And we have
Jeremiah
Jeremiah. And we have
Wampo.
uh,
Luther
Luther
Yofi.
Yofi. So
Mm-hmm.
that's it for vice president. You can just go to the NEC page and you will get the total update. But I will just give a few names here. For the first, we have Conti, Alexi, we have Jeremiah Kuhn, we have we have Charles
It's
Lindronski,
Roosevelt
Blackie.
Weir.
Yeah, I don't want to call the full name, but just to abreast them with what is on the list. So these are the names we have here for president contesting. So when you go, you already get your mindset on what to do. I would just like to call a few political parties too. Number one, we have the grassroots development movement representing Edward Appleton, and we have United Party, Boaka Joseph. We have Liberia Restoration Party, Bryant. We have the Collaborating Political Party, CPP, Alexander Cummins. Simon Freeman, we have Movement for Progressive Change. Gonglo Tewonse, we have Liberia People Party. Um, Kemu Davis, we have the Democratic People Party of Liberia, all Liberia Coalition Party, we have Kamara, and the list go on. So you can get yourself, go to the NEC website, and you will know who are those people vying for presidency and they are running it. And you can also know the political party they represent. So I would like to give Samara her phone. But before that, I want us to scroll to the senatorial list.
Mhm.
I don't know you have it there, Mother.
Yeah, go ahead from there.
Yeah,
At
I'm
least
trying to get it. Yeah, let me see if I can get the senatorial list. I only got Moscato senatorial candidate list, but before that time, I have representative for Monserrato for the district number one candidate.
Mhm.
We have what? Liberian politician, like the people video. That's someone number 30 person vary for district number one
Mm.
for representative. 30 candidates.
Hmm.
30 for one
Politics,
seat.
Mm.
politics, and money making thing.
What? Imagine Samura for one to 30.
Mhm.
Just for one seat.
But if you have 20
But we
presidential
had we
candidates
had
there,
we had how they call him here. I don't know if it was cool who that said he had about 34 persons from District 17, right?
yeah,
Yeah, district
So
number one.
just imagine.
So I district two, I couldn't get the total number, so I will try to see if I can scroll to the website because I want us to be on top of information when it comes to how many person in Maserati per district. This is something that we need to talk about this morning, Samira. 30% just for one district. Imagine.
people see politics as money making thing. I'm
The
always
vote will
saying this.
barely be scattered,
That's how they see it. Why would you even get 20 presidential candidates?
20.
20
So let me try to go to the
just to be
website
able to share the votes.
and see if I can bring you the total update from my phone. But before that time, Samira, give me your opinion.
Yeah. So what do
Yeah,
we have there?
where we like for the past days we've been seeing that presidents where I don't know how you say that he started his tour already. He had been to some of these districts in Mosurado, and he had been going there talking to his people. And he also talked to some people of Liberia, telling them that I'm not seeing it here, but let's just
Okay,
go straight.
is that about yesterday campaign when he went to District
Warning
14
them
and 16?
against or provocation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he talked about provocation during this campaign period. He spoke about that within his tour, and he visited District 14, he visited District 60, he visited District 8. Yeah, these are the three districts he had visited. Yeah, District
And,
16,
and
District
one of
14,
the
District
thing I think the president should earmark during this campaign period is the fact that the messages should be different.
Okay,
I
what
don't
do
know,
you mean?
but like anyway, maybe it's his own political
his
social
tour or
media.
visitation, he should give
Yeah.
different message, right?
Yeah, but I think
But
like
I'm
during
very
that
sure it's
one,
going to
so
be different.
he wanted to be across the board. Everyone should be filled with the same information. I think that is also okay.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
if you are talking about his message being different, what are you talking about?
I don't want to dive deep
If
into that.
he's trying to
Yeah.
say, if he come to District 8 and he speak about peace, or during this election period, if he goes to District 16, he should talk about, violations during the election period. It should be different messages that you preach to the people, not one message that he will be carrying around. But also too, if he preach another one year and go to another district, preach another one,
That's why I'm looking
some
at
people will
too.
be missing out.
Yeah, so I think the message should just be across the board.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's
And
what I
also,
think.
just to bring us up to speed, since we are on the trendy issues, today the Unity Party will announce their
Oh,
full
campaign team.
campaign team at their
Okay.
party headquarters. They are inviting all media hustles to go there and be able to know who are those people that will be on the campaign team of the Unity Party.
Okay.
So that's just to bring us up to speed.
So
So these are the training
do we
issues
have anything planned
this
to be there
morning.
live?
Hmm?
Yeah, we will be there live. It's our duty.
Exactly.
We are not picking and choosing. We
It
will be. If
starts
we are
Okay,
invited properly,
Grace.
we will be
I'm
there.
not saying
It
anything,
starts
Grace.
at 2 p.m.
Grace,
It
I'm not saying
starts.
anything. I'm only asking if we will be there.
Ask Mafia or Samira because I think
Okay,
they will meet up with them.
okay, okay. So that's that. And I hope and pray that we be there this morning to see as to how we can carry it.
Of course, because these are the things the public want to be on
Hmm.
top of information. when it comes to the political gallery in our country, and they
And
want to know
and
what is,
especially when it
yeah,
comes to OB, we are the best right now.
yeah. So they
So
should try to
so
start contacting us.
other people will want to maybe relay from us as it relates to having a better quality and all of that.
Yeah,
So
and
we should also look in that direction too.
yeah, and we shouldn't also forget that most of like will have a very wide coverage.
Sure.
So if they are out there, they want to have gathering this function, they should reach out to us, and they should.
Yeah, and it's something that should not be done on maybe just because I'm your friend and all of that, because
Yeah,
our OB going out is something that is cost intensive.
yeah, very, very, very expensive. You can't just go out because you feel
So before, since we are still talking, can I read out President Weah campaign tour the message that was sent? It says, by the directive of the national chairman Moba K. Bolu Jr., do hereby request the present of full leadership restructures of the coalition's district executive, youth and women leagues, and the 28 zones and members, auxiliaries groups, stewards, partisans, and well-wishers to kindly prepare an example for President George Manuia campaign tour assembly at Catholic Junction via Joba Market, Peace Island Market, and straight at Susanberry football field for a mass campaign rally program on today at the arrival time of 9 p.m. Note, the president will arrive at Catholic Junction exactly at 10:30 a.m. So therefore, please be on time. There will be roll call for everyone or group. Bring one, bring all. Dress
today
CDC
activities,
barriers. Yeah,
today activities.
is yes, yesterday activities is a reminder that the president he is going to arrive at the junction at 10:30 a.m. Yeah, and they will be going forward, and it says um President George Manuel Biya to Assembly at Catholic Junction via Chuba Market, Peace Alley Market, and straight at Susan Berry football field for a massive campaign rally program on today. The arrival time is 9 a.m. While the president will arrive at the
And he's
Catholic
saying
Junction.
because the president will be there at 9 a.m., so you should be making your way there
So
at
the
9 a.m.
president, the arrival time is 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
and then the president will appear at Catholic Junction at 10:30 a.m. Yeah, so that they can start their program. It's campaign period, as we all know. So
I know,
it's
eh?
something it's something we should get used to. Like I was going home yesterday and I was like, the traffic is
Traffic
too
was
much.
there.
Like we haven't even reached in September yet. In September, I'm telling you that September is going to be very intense because you're going to have too many activities in September. So the traffic started already, and thanks to the Ministry of Transport, the thought it was that inspection, should be paused till after the election. They did well.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yesterday we had the PRO from the Transport Ministry. They're talking about why they decided to suspend inspection after campaign. That's something that we ourselves is because if we are actively campaigning with this movement we're looking at and also inspection camera, I think that's something because we will not even have ways to move around.
Exactly.
Yeah, the jam of traffic, and these are things we should look at.
Yeah. So these are some of the things like Wia is continuing his district tour today, and he's going to be in District 10 this morning. So, like I read at 10 o'clock, the assembly people will assemble there.
And also,
And
Unity Party will be having a press conference to give the full detail of the campaign team. So, also, these are the three issues we are looking at.
So that means there are lots of things happening today,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
hope
lots of
and pray that we can cover most of
Yeah,
most of
because
what.
the president will be at Cabinet Junction 10:30. He
Mm-hmm,
will be going to district number 10 today. And
mm-hmm,
we also have that's United Party. They will be announcing the campaign team today.
mm-hmm.
And the president can go about, let's just say, maybe two districts within a day, maybe.
Okay.
So we have to get reporters at the president's side and also reporters at United Party because we have to be abreast. We have
Sure.
to inform the people about
Mm-hmm.
these things. So We will look at
No
that.
matter whose
And
side you support.
we are also looking at, so if the cat press briefing will hold today,
Mhm.
we'll have reporters there too. So there's too many things on our plate for today. It's Thursday, by the way. Tomorrow,
So that just
Saturday is the
that just
weekend.
speaks to the fact that we are all, but we all should get ready.
To start
Yeah,
working.
for the day's activity today.
So
No,
today will
no,
really be
no, no
stressful.
sleeping on target and all of
So who can sleep on target?
that. Grace, I didn't call it. It's like Grace is prepared for first this morning. That's what I'm noticing. But however it is, we are here to discuss issue, and that first on this platform, when we are through from here, we'll go backstage
I see what you said.
and do some talking there.
And I hear
So
what you.
so far so good. Thank you for the update as it relates to the listing from NEC and that of
Yeah, the
we
update
hope.
is bucket. I don't
Yeah.
know if we'll have to take one day of our show to only discuss that listing.
Okay.
Because for senatorial candidates for only Maswara, I think we have like 40 or so.
Okay.
So we want to take our time
Yeah, to go all
to
over.
go over. I don't want to be biased before
Mm-hmm.
people say, Une Maserado. So me,
Okay.
I'm from Benke, I'm from this place. So we just take one day to make sure that we digest
So
everyone
that
on
that
that list.
means we will do that on Friday. Friday is
Okay,
the weekend.
Friday is the weekend. So
Mm-hmm.
Friday, I just want us to be in the know that Friday will be a very tight day because then I mean we don't have to take any guests because I just were able to get a clear version of the NEC listing from my end. My phone is
Okay.
very very clear,
Okay.
and that's a good one for me.
Mhm.
But we are not taking it now. We will take it on Friday according to what we just discussed. So we'll
Okay.
give you the full list on Friday. Okay.
So let's dive into one of our guests that appeared here yesterday, not on the program, but we carry him live on our platform yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, he actually came to talk about the safety of the former police superintendent that was
Mm-hmm.
taken from Liberia here to Sierra Leone, back to Sierra Leone, where he's from. And,
Yeah. And
and
you could see the vigorous anger in his face yesterday as he was expressing himself.
okay, so
So
let me
yeah,
go on the
Facebook
stuff
page and
here
there.
to look for.
Because I don't know why, but the governor of Liberia was very strict in this press release. I don't know if we should take that press release
Yeah,
again.
we'll have to take it as well.
Yeah, because they were very
Mhm.
strict on the fact that they said that you didn't have a agreement.
Yeah.
So because of that agreement, they couldn't keep that letter yet. But
Hmm.
here on point was how will you send someone back and in your presence
Hmm.
there's a media or personnel that is being assaulted? You know for the well that if that media personnel can be abused in his own country, a phone taken from him and smashed on the ground, only because he took a photo of a car that they are taking from off Liberia territory. Imagine what they would do to Muhammad if they get back home. So that's why he said yesterday it was kind of a very sad.
Okay.
You contested in the Kenneman district. Very good. So, how long have you been residing in Liberia? How long have you been in? Been there for a while. So, in Liberia, what do you do? Are you a businessman or maybe are you involved with just to keep the family going? What do you do for survival in Liberia? As a Salvadoran national, you walk into our studio today. What exactly brought you here, and what do you want to say to the people that are watching the video?
Yes, audio is very, very low. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get if I can get.
We turn over to the civilian security because we didn't see in Liberia what happened here. Even one of the military personnel run again over one journalist here in Liberia. So you see the brutality for right here. So you know that anything can happen to people over there.
Okay.
So his security is not guaranteed. So ECOWAS need to come in immediately. Justice over there, right? Justice system is only for the people that supporting the previous government that you have. But for anybody that speak against the government, that is wrong.
Well, we are looking at the reality. To say it and to do it is two different things. Then say it, and we all are looking at it. Want to hear Mohamed Toure of himself talking to the Sierra people that I'm safe, I'm here. This is what we want to hear. We want to see Mohamed Toure live. We want to see him talking to the Sierra people on the medium. Journalists then should get access.
The government of Liberia has taken the decision to remove from a territory the former chief of police of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Mr. Mohamed Toure, also known as Mr. Toure, was apprehended in Monrovia by Liberian security forces at the request of the Sierra Leonean Authority on the allegations of helping plan subversive activities intended to upset the government of President Julius Malema. Following investigation in Liberia and giving the assurance of the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone that the rights of the accused will be respected, including his right to a free, fair, and speedy trial. The Liberian government decided it was appropriate to hand over Mr. Toure to the government of Sierra Leone, as requested by the authorities of the country. His hand over to Sierra Leone government is in keeping with the law of Liberia in 1986 non-aggression security treaty entered into
Mm.
by the government of Liberia, Sierra Leone, and the Guinea. The decision is also in line with the 1994 ECOWAS Convention in another development of the government, which is to dismiss. Okay, let's just the first one was
Mhm.
for
And
Mr.
we continue to hear people saying that
There is no treaty
yeah,
agreement.
between Liberia and Sierra Leone as it relates to turning over persons of such in their borders. And mainly, if you hear some Liberians speaking, is from the fact or from the point that they said Henry Costa
Yeah,
was
yeah,
in
yeah.
Sierra Leone before, and the Liberian government requested that he should be turned over to Liberia. And they were denied. And
Yeah,
because of that, other people are saying Liberia should do the same as well because there's no treaty and all of that, or we should pay debt. And this thing about life is not about paying debt.
and I think if you listen to that interview to the end, the guy was like, ECOWAS shouldn't wait for everything to get out of hand
Sure.
before you come in to help. The fact is, we should be able to help and make sure that there are peace and stability in every country, not within, like what he said when it comes to Niger.
Mhm.
When we wait that everything out of hand before we ECOWAS come in to restore peace. Like he recommended before the end of the
Mhm.
audio, I will let us take is he said that ECOWAS should call political parties, which is the what is the both parties that contested in the election and try to settle because now it's not secure. Sierra Leone are afraid for their life. They are fleeing all of the country and all these things. So these are the things we should be able to look at.
And he also talked about the safety of Toure. He also talked about the safety of Toure, that something that is not certain because once you are not a part of the ruling establishment over there, it's a serious problem for you.
Yeah. And he said that the EU report was not in line with the report from Sierra Leone. The election was rigged. According to him, that there were frauds in the election, that there was cheating. So my point here this morning is he stressed out something, Samra, for the interview yesterday. He said, if in front of the
The government, okay, the government might not handle very well, but we are all looking out to hear the latest news as it relates to what happens since he's been turned over and all of that.
And our African leaders, I will always tell people, when it comes to power and how they handle issues in in Africa is terrible. Why would I say that? If you knew for the well, you came up, we did not hear anything about coup in Sierra Leone. Let's be honest. We did not hear anything about somebody firing gun or people trying to attack the presidency in Sierra Leone. I'm just trying to be realistic here. All we saw was a fellow who have been staying here since 2020 has been requested by the government to be turned over for coup.
Mm.
You know, so what is the fact you're presenting? Like the Independent Human Rights Commission chief said, Liberia could have requested that this guy be tried here and be prosecuted here. The same ECOWAS law you talking, you referring to as the means in which you turning over this guy, talking about the treaty you entered with Guinea, when you had a similar issue with Henry Foster, who you said was a post threat after the June 7 protest to this country, you requested him to return to Liberia. The Sierra Leone government refused. They refuse. So I don't see anything bad if the Liberian government has said, okay, since you said this guy is a threat to you, let the guy be tried and now Sierra Leone in Liberia they are afraid. Because this guy yesterday speaking, I know he will not say, but you could see the fear in him talking about the justice system in Sierra Leone not being okay. because
It's not
yeah, it's not
peaceful.
peaceful. It's like one of the ruling party is in favor. If you're not a member of the ruling party, you stand to gain nothing. But the one call a blessing and he coming out to talk now because he was an independent candidate. He did not associate himself with any opposition.
Okay.
So the fact here is our government should have taken into consideration that this guy can be tried from where he was.
But
And I expected even for you to come for him to show you that they were serious and justice will not be served. They did not even come with a surveillant or his lawyer or with even the country human rights commission.
so Grace is already done. And all we can say is that we sit and then we wait for the result.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
as to how they will treat him, as to how he will go through his punishment, is all we can do. Because at least if the government had not done it, then we could say we will talk up there and then probably the government might hear and be able to take into consideration some of these things we are saying. But it's already done and the man left the country already. So all we could do is wait on the results as to if
And
he
just
will
like
be treated fairly or
Conte said
not.
yesterday, we are watching all of our social media networks to see as to how whether maybe he appear anywhere in
Anywhere
the
in the
news.
media and
Yeah.
say he's safe. And
Okay.
secondly, I think ECOWAS leaders, like he said yesterday,
Mhm.
should be able to hear nothing from the grassroots. They shouldn't let situation to escalate. Like Niger now, look at what is happening in our neighboring countries. Niger will not listen to them at this point. You will not know the importance of power until you taste it. This army people has tasted power. Do you think they were ready to relinquish that power to the president? They will not do that. So don't allow things to escalate before you come in. Right after this election in Sierra Leone, what I think should have been done, there should be a peace corps for both political parties and the ruling parties. Make sure that everyone is on board and they discuss their dialogue and peace flow. This is our continent we're talking about. This is Africa we're talking about.
And,
We don't have anywhere else to
and
go.
ECOWAS is supposed to look into that and be able to settle it. But looking at the things that are going on within ECOWAS too,
They have other
these
issues.
people, these same people
And
who we are
and
looking
and,
up to
and
for
just
peace, these are okay.
just yesterday, our Nigerian correspondent reported that
Mm,
the guys who took over in Niger accepted to talk with somebody
mm,
who is not from ECOWAS
mm.
yesterday. But we are yet to hear from her as it relates to what were some of those things that were discussed as it relates to why this Mohammed Nancy
Mhm.
visited Niger and was able to maybe talk with the coup leaders and all of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just the same thing that the former president Ellie Johnson, she said that ECOWAS should be able to settle their matter, let peace reign, because we are the countries in Africa, we are looking up to them too for peace to be able to settle some of these things. Look at what is happening in Sierra Leone. We are expecting ECOWAS to go up there to go and talk to them, but now looking at what is happening with ECOWAS is something that
ECOWAS itself, I think, is
they
divided
should,
because
yes,
Yeah,
they,
but the former president said it. She said it's like there's division,
yes.
yeah.
and once there's division, you understand that
The body
everybody will
won't
choose
hold their
their
own
own
thing.
thing.
And
Everybody gonna go.
people have already started withdrawing from ECOWAS. If you have your members' bodies leaving you for West Africa, that means there's a call for alarm. That means the West Africa region is on a threat. So you can see all this food flowing on our doorsteps, and you say we shouldn't talk about it. We will talk about it, and the people of Sierra Leone, please listen. I know one way or the other, somebody will send their video to you, and you will listen. If you feel that this God is safe in your possession, I'm just adding my voice to the brother that spoke yesterday. The third candidate for senator that spoke yesterday, Mr. Allison, and he said that if you feel that this God is safe in your hands, Samuel, what he said, you should be able to come up in front of the media. Let the God, let Muhammad talk to the media and
Of
tell the
course.
media that he's safe.
Because looking at a man who came to get him,
And you did that.
breaking a journalist's phone. What does that imply?
And sometimes I get best with Liberian
What it
government.
shows?
I get best with Liberian government. These are the places we need the government to take action. You don't look at one small army officer in your territory, insult member of the fourth
Fourth
estate and
estate
just
and
walk
just
away.
walk off free.
What your law in your country is not a law in Liberia. Once this man is being questioned by the authority, there's a right that he's subjected to media investigation
And
too.
journalists will always be around there because we are the
So
ones who
What
can
way in your
disseminate the
country and
information.
that you keep things all from journalists. Don't happen we have press freedom in our country. So I don't think this guy should have just walked free and leave our territory. I've been questioned why he sport is back home. Who are you that you are just working our country in our territory and just do things that you want to do? Please, we should be able to respect each other.
Mm.
Africans, especially ECOWAS. And if ECOWAS is divided now, this is the time that they put their house in order. Like this brother said yesterday, start negotiating now. Don't wait that tomorrow when it's too late. Then you start looking for a way to restore peace to Sierra Leone. No. The people are saying that they don't trust the justice system. They have complained, they have this, they have complained that the election was marked with foul. Please carry on the investigation. You go to court and do the findings. If actually there was fraud in the election, mark those fraud and make sure that the perpetrators are prosecuted. We shouldn't just stay confined and wait that things will get out of hand in everyone's before we start talking.
Okay, so let's come back to Liberia. I believe those who are listening or those who are watching have heard what it is that we have to speak about that this morning and focus on activities that will be ongoing in the country today,
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm,
we started saying already.
mm-hmm.
So, Grace, what are you expecting from the president today?
I'm expecting a lot. President, we are never seems to amaze me. When it comes to the fact that he's not like contented with where he is right now.
Mm.
Why do I say that? President Weah is not proud to the extent that he will say, okay, since I'm already president,
Mhm.
let me sit. Like I'm seeing on social media, there are a lot of posts that why is it that he said he's done a lot of things for Liberia, but he's still looking for food. Excuse me. I don't care who you are, you have to campaign. If you don't campaign, how will you get people to trust you?
And there are people who are
Yeah,
saying based on what he has done, or others are saying he has done, he should not be campaigning.
campaigning, which is wrong. I think he should campaign because my old man said in Hobelapa will not know what President Weah has done. The papa went out there go no one to lay her basket. I don't even listen to radio will not know what President Weah has been doing. Maybe that development has not touched him, has not reached to him, or yet he has however that is going to school because of President Weah innovation that he was able to go to school free to UL without paying tuition. So I think President Williams should campaign and tell the papa that papa, your son are immoral when you are paying his school fees. So I don't think if because he has become president or he served for 6 years, so now that he's going to election, he shouldn't campaign. The law does not provide where a sitting president should not campaign.
Okay.
A sitting president is further with authority as well as the next person in the race for the opposition. Because tomorrow, if he don't campaign, he lose, he will go to the opposition. He will not break the election. This is the only means in which he can get everyone to vote for him. To
Okay.
campaign, so I don't think his campaign should be questioned. Whether
Okay.
he go on the way to talk to people. I saw a video on Facebook and the thank you rally that yes, I shed tears. Okay, that Liberia we have good people in this country, but we don't see it. Let's forget about President Weah as president and look at him as an individual this morning. I don't want to talk for him as a president. People say, okay, based on putting the president.
Mm.
No, I want us to look at him as an individual. Let's just remove that part of presidency from him. Have you seen a place where a king will clean his own shoe? Samira. In Africa, yeah.
Mhm.
Where we even see senators in this country, they have people throwing their bags, people opening car doors for them, people doing everything. Most of the leaders, they